Hey guys, Peter Hickman again. This is my second video blog. A little bit late like the first one, which I've been getting told off for, but nothing new. I am currently in Catalonia at the minute, doing my last bit of practicing on my own Superstock bike and the Trooper Supersport bike. We've been to Calafat, which I've never been to before, for 4 days. It was really good actually. Little circuit, really nice, quite difficult, not a lot of rest, only like a 1 minute, well I did a 1:23 second lap in the end. Nice little track, a little bit like a British track, but just quite small. But yeah, it's been really good. And now in Catalonia, into Rocco's ranch this morning, but probably a little bit more about that in the next vlog for March. This is meant to be about February. But yeah, what have I done in February? I've done lots of things. The first thing really that was part of it was Valencia. So I was in Valencia testing, which is when I did my last vlog from. The weather wasn't brilliant, to be quite honest. Had my BMW S1000 RR. It's a 2019 bike, but it's my Superstock bike that I just ride in the winter just to keep sharp, keep practicing. We had bad weather. It wasn't brilliant at all. Temperature wasn't too bad, but just quite a lot of rain. So managed to get out on the first day, not too bad. Second day, hammered down rain all day and was quite cold, so I decided to sit it out. And then the final day, managed just about half a day, but turn one always stays wet, which is a bit of a shame. I've got a link to my YouTube channel with a lap or two of the Triumph, so that'll be in the link below. Hopefully our friends at Bike Social put the link on for us. Or maybe they can even add a little bit in for this vlog. Have a listen to what the Trooper Triumph sounds like for 2023. There you go. Hopefully the video editing skills mean that you just heard exactly what that Street Triple 765 RS sounds like. Unbelievable, with a Kropovic exhaust on Moto 2 spec exhaust. It's so nice, so good to ride. Pierre's been riding it. Pierre Bian is my teammate for the Supersport class for the roads this year. Hopefully he's doing a couple of British Supersport rounds on it as well. So maybe a few of you will get a chance to hear it at BSB round. But yeah, the bike's been going really well. The reason I've been riding the Triumph a bit more is last year when I went to the TT, I never got a chance to ride it before. So literally the bike was brand spanking new when I set off down Glen Crutchley Road. I'd never even sat on it until I got to the TT. And I finished third on it in the first race, second on it in the second race. We were 30 seconds behind in race 1, 3 seconds behind in race 2. Slightly shorter race by 1 lap, but even so, we were a lot closer on time. Mainly because I just learnt more about the bike. So my plan this year was to make sure that I got some more laps on it. Fingers crossed the Northwest happens now. Last year when the Northwest happened, we were not allowed to run the 765, the new Evo Supersport rules. Long-winded story, but anyway, they decided not to do it. Now they are doing it. But talking of Northwest and Irish roads, unbelievable what's been happening over in Ireland, or not happening, should I say. I really hope it gets sorted out. There's so many different stories and reasons why, and it can be quite unclear to understand exactly what is going on. I think there are a lot of politics, as normal, which I hate. I hate politics. I just want to go and race. I don't want the but fingers crossed they get it sorted for all the racing in Ireland, so not just the Northwest, but hopefully for everything. There's a massive GoFundMe page, which has already received quite big donations, to be quite honest, which is nice to see from a public point of view, but I'm a little bit unsure about. I haven't publicised it at all, and I've had some criticism for it, but I don't know if I should be asking you guys to put your hand in the pocket to sort out things that have gone wrong that's nothing to do with you or us as riders or anything. It's a different problem. But yeah, maybe we won't get too deep into that. But fingers crossed everything is going to happen in Ireland. Fingers crossed it gets sorted soon. I'm fairly certain the Northwest 200 will happen one way or another. It's such a big event. I can't imagine what bit of government is left in Northern Ireland would let the event go. It brings in millions of pounds to businesses all around that area. So I just can't see how it won't run. But that's maybe me being an optimist. But anyway, that's how I tend to be. So yeah, that's the Irish problem covered a little bit. World Superbike in Australia was happening at the time when I did my last vlog. Usual 3 at the front of the Superbike class, of course. Pretty much as expected, to be quite honest. A little bit, I'm not going to say boring, because there was lots of other things happen, but yeah, the usual 3 at the front, and I think it's probably going to be a little bit like that. Although Locatelli's been really strong. Locatelli's been great to see. He was really, really strong last year, and he's really carrying that on into this year, so that's nice to see that. From BMW side, obviously things are not going to plan at all. Don't really know what's going on there. Obviously the boys aren't happy at the minute and they're not comfortable, but I'm sure they'll figure it out one way or another. After the London bike show, which I did at the XL with my PHL performance company, we'll add a few photos into this video vlog right now. We had a little super sprint, they called it. So we actually ran down the centre of the hall 3 or 4 times a day. So I have my FHO M1000RR, which was interesting. I got some practice starts, basically. We did like a drag strip in the middle of the hall, which was, yeah, really good actually. I quite enjoyed it. I didn't think, when they announced it and they asked me about it, I really wasn't sure if it would work or not, but actually I think it worked quite well. So it was really good. There was so many people there. It is only a small-ish venue for the bike show, but actually, yeah, quite a bit going on and loads of people there. So it was great to see so many fans, so many people. I had quite a few bikes on display, and managed to obviously run down the strip. So in fact, there's a few videos of that. We'll add them in right now, please. There you go, the M1000R RR sounds unbelievable, especially in a hall like that. McGuinness shaking his head. Don't know what's up with him. The reason the bike was spinning so much was just because no tyre warmer. But there was a little bit of cheating going on, because the H2R had tyre warmers And then the last run, McGuinness suddenly had a tyre warmer and then beat me. Not happy. I think there needs to be a judicial decision on the results. I'm not sure the length of the drag strip, but we were doing whatever we were doing it in under 4 seconds, which was quite good. It must be about, I reckon we were doing probably about 80 odd mile an hour by the time we went through the trap at the end. But yeah, it was good fun. It was good to see so many people there, and great. Bikes inside always sound ridiculous anyway, don't they? And there was lots of different things there. A couple of Barry Sheen bikes, which was really nice to see. So yeah, it was a good event. I enjoyed myself, and straight after I went to the Colin Edwards Texas Tornado Bootcamp, which I do every single year. I'm going to add a bit of video into that right now. 1 hour endurance race, Texas Tornado Bootcamp. Some riders in teams, some riders doing it solo. 1 hour endurance. It's about to start. Got it on camera, I reckon. Yeah. And yeah, if you've never been, honestly, it is the best fun you could have with your clothes on. It is awesome. I've been 7 years in a row now, minus the COVID years. Unreal. Flat tracking is so close to what I do road racing wise, short circuit road racing, same thing. The only difference really is the body position. Apart from the body position, the braking, the throttle control, the clutch control, it's all the same as what we do riding a big bike. So even though we're only riding TTR 125s and you're only going quite slow, really, maybe 50, 60 mile an hour maximum, because the track's so slick, it really gets you into using a bike and understanding how the bike reacts and comes back, and always having input into the bike makes a big difference. Something I always teach if I do any instruction on track days or anything is make sure you're always doing something to the bike, whether that be brake or throttle. You need to always be doing one or the other. Never a coast, never do nothing. And that's something that's really, really important in flat track. So it really gets you into immediately off the brake and immediately on the throttle. Such a good week. The racer camp is always a week long, but the public camps are 4 days long. They run right through the year. Honestly, it's the best fun you can have. You'll learn so much. You get to do, for all of our European fans out there anyway, we get to shoot guns even, which is obviously quite unusual for most of us, definitely coming from the UK anyways. You don't really, apart from shotguns, you don't get to shoot anything else. Really enjoy shooting the guns. In fact, I've got the gun competition right here. Started?
Yeah, forward ready.
Pull! it first?
No.
Okay.
Shoot, then pull. Up high. Alright, if you hit this next shot, you're dead.
So no red dot on?
Yeah.
No. I got it.
Wow.
That was fucking awesome.
That was my gun composition run, which I ran. I got 20 out of 20 shots, which was good. Quite enjoyed that. But yeah, it's you pay one price for the Texas Tornado Bootcamp, and everything's included: your bed, your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner. Riding the bike as long as you want, 8 in the morning till 10 o'clock at night if you want. All the gun shooting's included. It's just such a good week, and Edwards is always there. There's a load of guys there as well, always helping out. Yeah, really friendly bunch. If you've not done it, please do it. It is so good. You will not regret it, that's for sure. I guess I'm going to leave it about there, really. I don't know if I've got much else to say, apart from, I came back after America and flew straight back out to Spain to ride my bikes, and here I am. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope we added a bit more flair into this video from the first one. That was one of the criticisms of the first one, was it's just me talking. Apparently that's not good enough. Yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and I will endeavour to be a little bit faster at the end of March in getting you another vlog. Cheers guys, see you later.